Let's see the types of errors that are that can be detected in lexical analysis, and then the actions that it could take. So what are the types of errors that a lexical analyzer can detect is when numerical literals are too long. So whenever you are going to give something like this, let us say int a equal to, let's say 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, you have given a number which is too big to fit in an integer. Let us assume that integer is implemented as a 2 byte 2 byte number, which means using 16 bits we are trying to implement it. Then the maximum possible number we can go with is 65535, isn't it? Now if I go even beyond it, even if it is unsigned int, then also the maximum possible is 65353 and if you are going to give even more than that number, then it is not possible to put there. So such things will be detected by this lexical analyzer. And the next one is long identifiers. So if you are going to use the name of a variable or a name of the function using a lot of characters than the required specified in the programming language, that also can be identified here, right? Why? Because lexical analyzer generally works with these regular expressions, and in regular expression you can specify what is the maximum length an identifier can take. So if you are going to go beyond that, it will find out that error. And the next one is ill-formed numerical literals. So ill-formed numerical literals means, again you can take this similar example. If you write int a equal to $123, if you are going to write like this, now dollar does not fall in an integer, so that is why it is a numerical literal which is not correctly formed. So ill-formed numerical literals can also be detected by this. And the next one is input characters that are not in the source language. Every language will allow certain characters and it will not allow certain characters. For example, if you are going to have a C compiler which is written for English language, and if you directly insert a Chinese character into it, it is not going to accept it. So that will also be detected. So these are all the types of errors that will be detected by the lexical analyzer, right? Apart from the the spelling mistakes, right? So as far as possible, some programming languages will try to correct the errors that occur in the lexical analyzer, so that your program will continue to the next stages and it will be compiled successfully, right? So instead of stopping the compilation whenever you get an error, sometimes our compiler will try to rectify it. So for example, if you see this error recovery, it will sometimes do deletion. So when is it possible is your compiler will automatically do that, and unknown characters are deleted, also known as panic mode recovery. So this is also known as panic mode recovery. If you are going to write CHARR instead of char, then some characters will be deleted and it will be corrected. If you are going to delete this R, then automatically it is going to be corrected, isn't it? And the next one is insert. And next one is sometimes we are going to insert in order to correct the mistake. So an extra or a missing character is inserted to form a meaningful token. For example, if you are supposed to write char and if you have missed out R, then your compiler will automatically insert it. And again, this is also done by the lexical analyzer only, okay? And the next one is transpose. So based on certain rules, we can transpose two characters. For example, if you are going to have while, right, and by mistake if you are written like this, then your lexical analyzer can find it out and it can replace it, so that while will be formed, and then replace based on the replacing one character by other. So if you are going to have CHRR written, then you are going to replace R with A, right, and you can get char. So these are the various recovery actions that our compiler can take. In case if it is not able to recover from the error even after doing all this, it will just stop the compilation and it will report to the user saying that there is some error at so and so line number. And also lexical analyzer is capable of giving you the line number at which an error has occurred. Then you can correct it. If these are not sufficient, then you are supposed to correct it. Okay, fine.